These are going to be a few of the last couple detecting days of 2023. Now that we're in the winter, it is cold out. There's quite a bit more preparation to be able to spend any time out here in the elements. Now this is the first time we're hitting here since a pretty big storm last week. So we're hoping for some wash. Not really seeing the tide out that far yet, which is something we're also hoping for. We'll see how it goes. My brother's bringing up the rear. Oh, there he comes. I think he's coming. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Any game plan? I like your towel.
A lot of slow digging today.
Yeah. I get a feeling you're right. Slow and methodical. All right. Let's see what happens. Well, taking the high ground as usual. I think I pulled out a wheat penny, which is giving us a good age here. Yep, there's the 1 cent. So I just started to decide to move some of these heavier pieces of cinder block because the detector really might not get anything underneath. And the first one that I flipped over, now I think this is only a clad dime, but it is showing that there is stuff underneath these. And my detector didn't pull it up. So let's flip a few more. Just a little curious about what that little sliver of glass is there. That's why I scooped it up. And then I might have caught an angle. No, I thought it was a marble. It's just a stone. Oh, son of a gun. Cool stone. Well, just kicked over another stone. That seems to be working better than anything else, but though this should be really old area, it looks like a clad nickel. Yep. Probably 60s. Well, Uncle Paul's venturing out in the water, which I'm going to be lagging behind in a minute. Got a few more pieces up here. I got a bag seal, which is always pretty cool. They're old. And it's got something written on it. I think it's an SO. Well, doesn't look like the oldest fork out there. But it sure looks usable. Well, it looks like a super, super calm day. And it is Christmas Eve. It's the morning. We're just sitting around the house, so I figured I'd scoot out very quickly just to do a scan about. I definitely want to walk down there. I want to see what's been pushed in, what's been pushed out, and see if there's any end of the year specials lying around. So a lot of stones came down. This is kind of strange looking. I'm not really sure what to make of it. That's definitely some kind of iron. I almost initially thought it might be a boat coming up. Got all these spikes in it. A lot of wood. I'm only checking this out because I've been here 1,000 times and I've never seen this come up. Strange concretion. So curious what it could have been. I don't see anything else buried in there. It's odd. Well, based on a few things I've picked up already, this might be turning into the strange and odd pickup video. Look at that little hat. Pretty beat up. Here's another strange piece coming out of the sand. Not sure what's going on here. It's gonna be a spoon day. How'd you get tangled in there? You've been out here a while. You're a bit older. It's a strange piece of wood. A hole in the middle. I'm not sure what it would have been used for. But I just pulled that out of the mud. No idea how old it might be. These are the pieces I leave behind, and then someone comments and tells me how cool of a piece it is, and I gotta come back and get it. But I can't bring everything home. Especially with the stuff I have in my bag already. And you can see we have a nice wash here. And you never know what's going to show up. Most of the time it's generally nothing, even though it looks so good. Haven't seen that style in a while. Well, I haven't gotten back here in a while. It's a cool little section. You can see where the high tide from the storms came in and really took a chunk out of the side here. I'm always curious to see what shows up. You never know what's buried back here. You never know. I like that dark stuff down there. Let's go check that out. Well, it certainly wasn't a toilet seat I was coming out here to look for. Look at how cool this chunk of sidewall is falling apart. But as you can see, as I'm sliding here, it's all just garbage mixed in here. And I don't really see any old bottles. But you never know. What do you make out of that piece of wood? Look at this thing sitting in there. I think it's a wheat scent, but that was buried. See all this other stuff sitting in here. Huh. One piece. Well, I got the wash here that I want. And everything that I need to see, except for the really valuable stuff. The lead weights, the copper, I'm getting a few coins, but there's nothing old. Everything you can see, everything's getting washed out. Look at this little collection right here. We're seeing everything. Nope. We're seeing the bullets, weird copper pieces. Look at this collection. Any coins in there? No. Zipper. A couple weird lead pieces. Fishing lure. See any rings, coins? Another zipper pull. As you can see, I'm just getting here as the tide's coming in. Look at all the lead bullets. It's the age we want, but not really what I'm looking to bring home. No. Am I missing anything? Fishing weights, bullets, lead. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I'll take it.
Well, just look, you could just test out the Pottery. Try them.
That's cool.
This is cool. Helena, there's dewdrops. I don't know how much.
That whole strip that looks like docks.
What the hell was that noise? They're seals. But that one sounded closer.
Well, we can walk down there, but this is a good spot too. You don't see that line of black things? Oh, their heads sticking out of the water?
Those are seals. And they're long.
They look like big pieces of wood.
Yeah, they don't look like seals.
That psycho guy thought there was like only a couple of
Him sticking his head out.
They're not moving when they're recorded.
They're just sitting on the stones.
I really want to get a camera.
There's a seal out there.
It's a thing, though.
What's it doing all the way up here? Looks like it washed up. Yeah, I think seen better days. Where's the rest of it? Probably in there somewhere. Let's go look at the rest of this mud. If you can handle it. Stanky. I love all the wood in here. Oh my goodness. I wish I brought my galoshes. All wood. How come no bottles? It's just all the wood that's washed up. Well, I snuck out for a little winter water hunting here in the bay. And I found a couple coin areas, but that's all that was coming out. Which means it's pretty much just a coin collection. Not many quarters, so they were the smaller coins, which means smaller things are collecting there, and that's probably just short of rings. So I'm gonna try in between these two old piers for one more shot before the tide comes in all the way. Oh, muscle rub. Exactly what I need. Now that's an interesting piece of copper. Initially just looking at a piece of copper wire, but what is that little extra piece designed on there? That's one of the stranger things I've ever seen. Any guesses? All right, we got two interesting finds back to back. I believe I see a ring in there. Let me grab it. Yes, look at this. And look at those two awesome stones in there. It's got to be silver. Wow, okay. I'm 2 hours into this hunt with nothing really besides some change. I didn't expect these last two finds. Excellent. Tide isn't quite as far out as I would like it to be, although it's moving fast. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a higher search, which unfortunately isn't the older artifacts, but there's always something interesting to find. And I'm going to start off with a button. Pretty plain. But I like when things start to show up on top. Well, I think I just pulled out of the sidewall there a little drinking glass. I'm looking at a few other things while I'm down here. If I clean that up, I think it's in pretty good shape. Nice little section here. Little runoff. No sooner did I put that drinking glass in my bag did I look to the left, and there's definitely a coin sitting there. Do you see it right on top? That was not there the other day I was here, that's for sure. Or I totally missed it. But I'm guessing it's a wheat penny. There's something interesting over there too. A few things are popping out today. It's in pretty good shape, at least where the date is. Yep, that's a wheat penny. Cool. What else do we have sitting right here on top? I always look for this green, because you never know what that is. There's some green sitting right over there on that ledge there. Pick that out. Huh. Would have been part of a little bracelet, I guess. What are you right there? What is that? Dare I say that looks like a little Coca-Cola bottle. Sitting, you saw it, sitting right on the edge there. This needs a little clean off. it does not feel glass to me, which is weird. What do you have in yours? It can't be a stopper. Let's see what a just light cleaning does to this thing. Huh. That, it's not glass, it's more metal. But I'm not going to clean it off anymore. That looks like a little mini toy Coca-Cola bottle. How about that? It's a hobble skirt design, and there might be a little stopper on top. Interesting. Look at this little collection of concretion here. What do you see sitting on the side there? This just fell down. I mean, not right now, probably over the past week. And started to roll down the hill, so it came somewhere from up there, which I can already see a few more things popping out. A couple of pieces of pottery. Some strange looking plastic melted. Let's get back to this. Yep. Ta-da! There's a marble in there, among other things. I'm not sure what that might have been at some point. There's some heavier object right there, but the marble, I'm gonna have to break this open. The marble is what I'm looking for. Look at you. Excellent. I have a good feeling about this little hill right here. Maybe another marble. What's that right there? Here's one of those moments where I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. But there's no question when that happens, you have to look at that piece. Looks like some foil, not a big deal, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget about checking this bottle right here. I'm going in a minute. But I had to tug at this piece. And so what the heck is it? And although it's broken, that is a little toy horse. A knight's horse. It's got all its armor on it. How come you're so busted up? Huh. It'll be fun to research. I like your outfit. I didn't find much more in that one spot that I thought had all the potential. But I'm moving over, and there's still a lot of sections that got washed out. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Might just be a cap. Sure did look interesting for a minute. Strange little cap. Might be a button. I don't see anything on it though. I'll just flip this piece of pottery over, and being a bigger piece, what's right here? A hinge. To my surprise, it's a Japanese style piece that I really do like, and I only ever find tiny pieces of. So, if I wash this one off, let's see what it has on there. Oh, very cool. There's the top of a lady's head. There's a little umbrella. All right, it happened again. I did not expect this piece to be anything. I didn't even videotape it when I picked it up. But as soon as I grabbed it, I saw the shank on the back, which is a little copper shank. And when I turned it over, again to my surprise, It's a very cool looking, and I believe faceted button. Look at the size of this thing. Too bad it's chipped up a little bit, but this is showing some history. And that is an incredible button. Probably all the way from Arizona. Look at that. Wonder what that's made of. It ain't plastic, that's for sure. I'm checking out another area real close to my house where I think the construction did another plowing event. And what's funny is I'm checking this little bottle right here for age, which it does have great age to it. I can see bubbles in it. Not even though it's not a full bottle. Oh, this would have been something else. It's showing me a bit of the age of the stuff laying here. And because I leaned over to grab this piece, I glanced up there and lo and behold, what's sitting on top of the heap right there? Sure does look like an intact bottle to me. I'm guessing Coca-Cola. Maybe not the oldest one around, but look at you sitting right here. All right, you're old enough. It's a Halber skirt. Probably would have had a label. And a town here. Pittsburgh, PA. Well, you're old enough to take. Where's your mother? No, where's your great-great-grandmother? Did she leave something here for me? This was not here the other day. So that's kind of a good sign. 50s, 60s maybe. Well, it's hard to go anywhere with at least finding one button. Or two. Ozzy. What are you doing here? There's a really slim chance this is intact. Oh, not too shabby. Might be worth cleaning off. If I can find a spot. I don't mind that so much. All right. Ugh. Pardon me. Oh. I need a little more fiber, or less. Wait, no, I forget.